Hello everybody, welcome back to Chachi the Plumber. Today we have a leaking 90 at a manifold. The lady said she came down into her boiler room and she was surprised with a nice little puddle. Now fortunately it isn't spraying water, it's just a little constant drip, but a drip's a drip and a drip's no good. So we're going to fix it up for her. We're going to close all these valves so when we open up that 90 we don't get flooded with water. And fortunately the plumber that installed this put a nice little hose cock so we could drain it down at. We're going to use a bucket to catch all this water so it doesn't go all over the place. And now we're going to burn this 90 off with some MAP gas. Now if there is any water in the system, this would not melt the solder, so that's why the drain is important. You're able to drain all the water down at a single spot, which is great. So I'm going to keep on burning till the solder is all melted up at its melting point. I'm trying to be careful not to melt any of the other fittings. And we're going to use our channel lock to just pull it apart. You see that Kindoff? We had to unscrew it a little bit and pitch the water down because at first the solder wasn't melting because there was still some water in the system. So we had to unscrew the right side Kindoff and drain it down a little bit more. So that's the fitting off. And there she is. We're going to clean that solder joint up. And we're going to just pro press it all and make it look nice. And it's nice and simple. So we're going to clean it up with some good cloth. I started wearing these gloves more often and I really love them, man. They help me get a better grip. My hands don't get all cut up. And I just enjoy them a lot, guys. So I'd recommend buying some of these gloves. For the PEX adapter, we're just going to do a small 2-inch piece of copper because we want to keep it as small as possible with all these fittings. Since it was 1.25 inch pipe at the bottom, we had to reduce it 2 times, and that was a rookie mistake right there. I pressed the Pro Press gun before I had it on, so we had to make it go through a full cycle, which was no problem, but it is what it is. We're gonna press all these fittings now, just because it doesn't matter which way they're put in. And now with everything else that's crimped, we're going to put it on and we're going to see how much we have to cut on this PEX. Luckily this PEX had some play on it, so we're going to cut it wherever we need to cut it. It is going to be a little higher, that ball valve, but she wanted the job done quick, so we're going to do it quick for her. The lady was getting ready to go out to dinner or something. She was getting all dressed up and she wanted us out of the house. So I said, okay, the valve's going to be a little higher. She said, don't worry about it, babe. So we got it on. We got that ring on the PEX line. And we got the PEX by Pro Press adapter in. Now first we're going to crimp the PEX ring with this beautiful PEX crimper. Now you got to be nice and manly to use this. Look at me shake. You got to put a lot of force into that. Not like the Pro Press gun does it all for you. And then we're going to crimp the rest, which is just that bottom fitting, the bottom 1.25 inch fitting. We had to bring the big gun out. I had to go all the way back to my shop to pick this gun up. It was kind of annoying, but we don't carry that Pro Press gun anymore. It's too big. You barely come across. Alright, so with everything pressed, we're going to turn all the water on, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.